Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here, and I'm not giving you horse racing tips. I'm gonna have a day off, but don't go just yet. So there'll be no selection for Thursday. I want to apologise. Been absolutely dreadful. I think we got one placed in. I know we had a lot of non-runners on the second day, but it were absolute garbage. I just want to show you. So I told people that I'd be giving out a bet for the Euros. Well, I am in a way. So this is what I'm doing. I've had a look into the sports personality of the year, and before you switch off, I think they're pretty much giving money away. Just I'm going to talk you through. I'll literally be a minute. So let's get into it. So BBC Sports Personality of the Year. So I'm basing. I do think England will do well. Am I interested in England doing well? Not really. I've lost interest in football since all the hype. It's all just pantomime and ballerinas now. But there is some talented footballers, and obviously the media are making. Don't get wrong, he's a decent player, but they're making a huge deal of Jude Bellingham like is the next coming. So with all the hype, I think sports personality has a lot to do with the hype. So I researched. Well, I didn't research. I asked ChatGPT what Harry Kane did in the lead up to him coming placed. I think he comes second or third in two other sports personalities. Well, they got to the final and they got to the semi-final, I think it was, of two tournaments, England. I don't think Harry Kane did a great deal for his club, but let's bear in mind what's happened this year. So Jude Bellingham, yeah, they're all talking about him. He's also just won a Champions League. He's also very young. I don't know how old he is. Was he 21? And also Harry Kane. But let's see, most notably, regardless of whether Jude Bellingham's lifted the Champions League. Harry Kane is, I think, what was it, top goal scorer in Bundesliga. I don't think that's a huge achievement for Harry Kane, but I think what else could he do? So I'm trying to navigate down now and see who is up against. So you've got Luke Littler, right? Yeah, don't get me wrong, done really well, but it's darts. Darts has got a decent sized following, but the vast majority are probably also football supporters. I believe out of Luke Littler and Jude Bellingham or Harry Kane, they'd probably go for one of the footballers. Yeah. So Mark Cavendish, really? So what's he got to do at the Olympics to actually win sports personality? How many people have actually heard of him apart from people who like a bet? Yeah, you've got the cyclists. Yeah, cyclists maybe growing sport slightly. Keely Hodgkinson, what is she? The 800 or 1500 meter runner. And then you've got Phil Foden at basically 15.0. How on earth can Phil Foden be that? Because what did he do? Yeah, it was part of a team part of the Man City team that won the Premiership, or the Premier League, whatever you want to call it. But what really has he achieved? Adam Peaty. Adam Peaty it was winning everything and didn't have an injury and go missing, or did it? No, or did it take some time out for mental health? Is he really going to win it? Bukayo Saka. Well, he's in the same team. He's only 20-1. He's in the same team. I don't know what they're really expecting. So Bukayo Saka actually needs to score at least a goal to even be spoken about in the same conversation as Jude Bellingham. Yeah, because he played okay in first half, didn't do anything in the second half, and it's a 20-1 chance. Katrina Johnson-Thompson, I do believe she recently pulled out of was it the heptathlon? So what are these people up against? So in my opinion, England will get out the group stage. They need probably, I think it's just a draw tomorrow. Yeah. I expect them to probably rack up a couple of goals. Ideally, what you need is Jude Bellingham or Harry Kane to score some goals. So my tip basically is, I'm 4 minutes in, I'm going to tell you what it is now. I'm going to keep backing Jude Bellingham. Is what's that? 9-4. So I'm probably going to have I'm going to have £20 on Jude Bellingham at 9-4 for sports personality of the year. I think his odds on to win the I can't remember what it's called now at the Euros. It's like the young person's award. I think his odds on. So they're fully expecting him to win that. And then I think Harry Kane, if he goes on a scoring spree, well, maybe he could jump in front of Bellingham. But I think they're all talking about Bellingham. So I'm having 20 on Bellingham at 9-4. And then what's that? £4 or £5 on Harry Kane also to win Sports Personality of the Year. So those are the bets. And all you're doing now, you're shouting England on, if that's what you want to do. Well, obviously I'll be doing it, but well, quite quietly to be fair, because yeah. So those are the bets for the Euros. I will be back Thursday night with a bet for more than likely a little bit, obviously red car. It's a shame the ground wasn't a bit slower. I don't know how it's quickened quite so much. There were loads of rain last time I saw it. Apparently it's good to firm in places, but I'm still a bit doubtful about that. But yeah, it'll be red car and it'll also be Ascot. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.